Hello and welcome to an I Still Love This Game Extra. Now you might be asking, what the hell is that? Well, you guys, you know the deal. It's usually one episode a week unless something really significant happens. In the meantime, stories come up that I'm asked about, and I'll have to delay it until that episode comes out. But I'm going to do something a little bit different because I've already got some episodes lined up in the coming weeks that are already locked in. And it's going to make no sense if I add these topics into those episodes. So I'm going to be doing extras on Facebook and YouTube, so I'm able to cover those stories without doing an entire episode and then jumbling everything all together. Now, the topic here is not Gillette, who can royally go fuck themselves. I would prefer, honestly, seeing I brought up Gillette, I'm going to talk about them a little bit because, damn it, it's my extra show, so I'm allowed to go wherever I want to with this. But honestly, I prefer to pluck each facial hair out individually than giving those scumbags a scent ever again. And I'm not going to waste any more breath on them. The topic at hand is LeBron James versus Tom Brady. And as you guys might be aware, the Patriots, with Tom Brady, of course, they secured their berth to their 8th straight AFC Championship game on the weekend. It's pretty impressive stuff, but I guess media outlets couldn't leave it alone. The comparisons between LeBron and Brady's accomplishments have been brewing all day. And when the emails started coming in asking for my opinion, and I thought to myself, why not try this? And those messages that you sent me, they contain links to videos from various people, not just on TV, but commentators and influencers alike, chiming in. Now, normally, look, I get it. I totally get it. It's so difficult, borderline impossible, to make a comparison between a football player to a basketball player. And they're pointless because we all know this, right? In American football, they only get to play one side of the ball. Tom Brady does not play defense. We know that. But guess what? Neither does LeBron. So I'm going to accept this comparison this one time. And let's get right into it. So LeBron has been to 8 straight finals. We know this. 4 with the Heat and 4 with the Cavs. Brady has been to 8 straight AFC Championships games. So let's be clear about that right from the beginning. These are not Super Bowls. They're just the conference championship games. That would usually instantly disqualify this discussion because the AFC Championship is not the Super Bowl. That's not the finale. But let's be honest too, the NBA Finals has rarely been the series that determines the NBA Championship as of late. The Western Conference, ever since Jordan retired in 1998, has been the far superior conference. Since 1998, when the Bulls won their last NBA championship, the East has produced 5 champions. Once with the Cavs in 2016, 3 with the Heat, and 2 of those were with LeBron. One was with Wade, of course, in the Finals MVP, and 1 with the Pistons. That's a laughable 25%. So making the AFC Championship game is almost akin to making the NBA Finals. Once again, I'll accept it. I'll totally accept it. Now, you might be asking, because I've kind of just shat all over the Eastern Conference, and it deserves it, right? So you might be asking, how is the AFC East during this run? And that's, of course, if you don't follow American football too closely, that's the division that the Patriots are in. And the answer is not good. But that's just the division, and not the conference. The conference during this run of the Patriots has had players like Peyton Manning and Ray Lewis and Phillip Rivers and Ben Roethlisberger and co. There is, and there always has been, plenty of legitimate competition in the AFC. You cannot say the same about the Eastern Conference in the NBA. In fact, what little talent there was, LeBron sought out to play with. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, all of them NBA All-Stars prior to playing with LeBron. All of them Olympians prior to playing with LeBron. Actually, I'm not sure if Kyrie Irving was. He may or he may not have been. I'll have to check that. Regardless, they were all guys that LeBron seeked out to play with. So not only was the East in shambles, but whatever scraps were there in terms of talent, LeBron seeked out to play with, which eliminated any chance of real competition in getting to the finals. What also works in LeBron's favor is the NBA playoff structure. It's a best of 7 series, and almost always will result in the better team winning. The only exceptions are when you get severe inconsistencies in officiating and injuries. The NFL has sudden death throughout the playoffs. This can be an advantage, however, if you win, because obviously you advance quicker. It's one game. The flip side is, of course, you get eliminated quicker too. You lose one game and you're done. So think back to the NCAA tournament and how many upsets we see there because of the single loss elimination format. If you're the better team, you know, it's tough, man. It's tough to get there, even if you are the better team. So the bottom line is both these feats are impressive, but they are not without their flaws. The difference, though, and this is what really inspired me to make this video, is age. We haven't heard anybody say this. Tom Brady is about to be 41 years old. 41! This means the streak for Brady started at the same time in terms of their ages as LeBron's is finishing up. That is insane. And that is the difference between the two feats.